Hey folks, welcome back to Peace Pop. I'm Bergen.
I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Alex.
And let's get started with this juicy little it wasn't a little comment. It was a book that Justin Bieber posted in response to a guy that commented on an Instagram post.
Yeah, it was an Instagram post that Justin Bieber made about, like, how he wants to focus on his relationship until he gets new music out. So the account was called Jaylee is a Joke.
So
that's a bad start.
So just to preface what this is about.
This person said, "You are not in love with Hailey. You only married her to get back at Selena Gomez. Plus, Hailey sleeps with men like Shawn Mendes for fame, and she's racist."
Wait, what is this? I'm so confused.
It's about Justin Bieber and his wife Hailey.
Yeah.
And how this person apparently thinks that he is only married Hailey to make Selena Gomez jealous.
Why does that person care?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's literally
Exactly.
the whole point of this is why does he care?
Yeah.
But Justin Bieber's response to this, I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
I'm not going to read all of it because it's long, but I'll read, like, the first sentence or two because it gets across the point. He said, "You're immature. The fact that you have an account dedicated to dissing my wife and I is absolutely absurd. Why would I dedicate my whole life to someone in marriage to get back at my ex? Anyone who believes this is mean-spirited or 10 years old or younger because a logical person doesn't talk or think this way. You should be ashamed of yourself." And then said, "I absolutely loved and love Selena. She will always hold a place in my heart. And I'm head over heels in love with my wife." So people were, like, saying, all over social media and stuff, that he said that he was in love and still is in love with Selena, and people are freaking out.
Well, I feel like with Justin and Selena's relationship, it was very on and off, and it was very intense when it was on, from what I saw.
Well, and they were together
Obviously,
for
I don't
a while.
know the ins and outs of the relationship, like, from what I saw, but, like, when you love someone, like, yeah, like, they'll always have, like, a place in your heart, but, like, you find new love.
Well, and they were together for a while, so obviously he's still gonna love her, like...
Yeah. And, like, you just find greater loves that are meant to last longer. That's fine, you know?
I mean, so people are kind of freaking out about it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And apparently there's more comments like this towards Justin Bieber, and I guess Justin says in his comment that people have been sending Hailey mean comments.
Overall, people just need to get over it. They're legit. They're, like, legit married. Like, come on.
There's no, like...
They're married. Like,
that.
Let's move on.
They've been married
Let's
for a
just
little
move on
time
from this
now.
whole Selena-Jelena thing, you know?
But you expect stuff like this, though.
Yeah.
Like, they're celebrities.
Yeah.
He's with a new person. Like,
Yeah.
well, what do you expect?
It is what it is.
Yeah. So, moving on, we have a new show that we will be talking about now that Bachelor's over, sadly. But we're waiting on Bachelor in Paradise.
We are.
Patiently. But we are going to talk about this new show called The Act, whoa, I cannot talk today. Starring Joey King. And it's basically all about Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, who Dee Dee Blanchard basically used her daughter, Gypsy, as a cash cow and told Gypsy that she had all these, like, diseases such as paraplegic. She was in a wheelchair.
She had leukemia at one point.
Muscle dystrophy.
Yeah, a ton of stuff.
Like, all these, like, crazy diseases. And, like, she even had, like, a feeding tube put on Gypsy. And, like, all these crazy things. And, like, she shaved her head. And she had literally, like, this whole closet of medication that she used to make these side effects and symptoms...
more
occur, so that, like, so when they went to the doctors, that these were actually, like, legitimate, like, symptoms and stuff that they would, like, confirm or whatever. So
it was crazy.
So basically she just used her kid as a cash cow to get a free house, to
get famous,
money in the mail, famous, all these awards and everything.
And I guess just sympathy too, like,
yeah.
I felt like a lot of it was just attention.
So that's what this whole TV show is about. And in the first 3 episodes now, because we're 3 episodes deep, it basically just kind of, like, sets the tone, shows you all the stuff that's going on, and how Gypsy figures out that she's not allergic to sugar, so then she starts at night, gets up, and she can walk.
Yeah, so she's starting to figure out that her mom's lying to her about, like, and about her age even.
Yeah, she found her social security card, I think, and it's her mom told her that she was born in 95, but she was really born in 91. So, like 4 years stretch.
Yeah.
But
I mean, she looks young because
of all the
everything
like,
that's
side
happening.
effects,
And she sounds like she's 12. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's
How
crazy
many
show.
episodes are there?
3.
They're
They're on
right now.
Hulu.
They come out every Wednesday.
Yeah, on Hulu. They're really good.
Watch this.
And it's based off of a true story.
Yeah.
So
I've
like
never
all the
even heard about
events.
it.
Yeah.
But either way, they also flashed forward
In the
to
first
finding
episode,
Dee Dee
yeah.
Blanchard stabbed in the back in the bedroom of the house.
Which, I mean, if you know, like, the actual events, you know what happens,
yeah,
obviously.
you know what happens. And it basically is just kind of, like, building up to that.
Yeah, so
but it has that
most
flash
of the shows
forward.
in the past to show you
and
how
then
it led up to
in
it.
episode 2 and 3 is when she starts to figure out about, like, romantic relationships and cosplay and all that. And, like, that stuff, like, really freaks me out personally. Like,
It's kind of interesting though, like, cause
the last 10
not
minutes,
cosplay, but like the show, the way that she's going through. like,
the way that she's
learning all
figuring
of
stuff
this.
out.
Yeah.
So she'll sneak out of bed at night and
On
go
the
on the
internet.
laptop and like look stuff up. She created a Facebook, and then she started this relationship with this guy Scott, who she met at a cosplay convention when she was with her mom.
Well, I guess she does lie. Well, she doesn't know what age she is at that point, but she lies about her age to him.
Yeah, 'cause she legitimately didn't know. But she ends up being, like, 19. But, like, it's crazy. Like, the last 10 minutes of episode 3, I had to watch, like, 3 minutes at a time. Because it just, like, really, like, makes my skin, like, crawl.
Well, and
like,
a lot of shows lately, like, you can watch while doing, like, homework or doing something else. This show, you have to pay attention because you'll miss something in, like,
Literally.
10 seconds of not paying attention, you'll miss something.
But that's how I like a good show.
Me too.
Like, I don't
It's
like,
so
I get
good.
bored easy with a
Yeah.
show or, like, impatient, like, all right, come on.
Yeah.
So I like fast
It's really
pace.
good.
Yeah, but like the one thing with these like thriller horror like show things like American Horror Story and the Ted Bundy tapes, I can't watch them because I hate horror movies.
Yeah.
Like I hate them and I hate thrillers. Like I hate them. Like I just like I can't do it. I can't. And this one I'm like forcing myself to get through, but because I tried to watch the Ted Bundy tapes, couldn't because it creeped me out too much.
liked it. Yeah.
I did too.
Creeped me out too much. Tried to watch American Horror Story, creeped me
What
out
was
too
the
much.
other show that we were trying to watch? Abducted in Plain Sight.
Nope.
That was real creepy.
That
We
was a
couldn't
no
make
for
it through
me.
the first episode.
No, that was a big no for me. So like all these like thriller, like I'm okay with like Criminal Minds where it's like one episode, the case it gets solved and everything, but like these like and
They're
but they're not real life. But all these
Well,
other ones
this
are real life.
This one is, yeah.
And it just is like I can't believe this actually happened. And it's just like ugh.
Yeah, but
Like,
this one's kind of cool. Like, it has that creepy stuff, but at other times
Yeah.
it's kind of like...
Other stuff, it's interesting to see what she did.
Yeah.
The lengths she went
'Cause, like, obviously-
to keep this act on.
Yeah, obviously the fact that the mom is, like,
Crazy.
doing this to her daughter is kind of creepy.
Oh, yeah,
But at the
because, like-
same time, it's kind of cool to watch because,
Yeah.
like, it happens all the time, I'm sure, and it's kind of interesting to see,
I
like...
don't know all the time, but
Well,
definitely
there's
people
cases, yeah.
people go to these lengths.
But, like,
to-
it's kind of cool to see that she, like, how she gets away with it and the fact that she does. Because a lot of it, I'm like, there's no way. But
Yeah.
she got away with it, so...
And it's because of Katrina. They lived in New Orleans when Katrina happened, and they said they lost all of her medical files
that's
and
the only
everything.
reason why.
So they basically could make up her medical history.
Oh, and that's the other part. There's a doctor in it.
There's a
who's
doctor
starting
that is
to-
like, yo, I
This
think
isn't
you're
true.
okay.
Like, I think you're...
So, like, she even was like, I'll bet you a Coke.
Yeah.
And this is when Gypsy thought she was allergic to sugar.
And the craziest part to me is that the daughter plays along with it.
Yeah.
Because she's like, my mom's my best friend. You'll, like, if you watch it, you'll see, like, she starts, in, like, the first episode, she gets up and starts to walk and knows that she's okay if she has sugar. Yet she, during the day when she's with her mom, she'll pretend like she, like, is... And her mom knows that she knows, because at one
sounds
part
good.
she catches her, but, like, she still sits in the wheelchair, and, like, why would you play along with that?
Yeah.
I think because
She doesn't know
'cause
any
when
better,
it's-
but-
when your mom is the only person in
Yeah.
the whole world
But still,
that you
it's
have,
crazy.
like what else? Like what else would you do in that situation?
Yeah,
honestly.
I don't know.
And then she tried to run away, and then her mom found her and stuff, and that's where episode 3 leaves you. It's
And I mean,
crazy.
obviously, like, I know what happens at the end, because it
Yeah.
happened in real life.
yeah.
I like stuff like this, like the movie The Girl in the Bunker.
Haven't seen that
It's a
one.
good movie.
So good. But I
You
love
probably
stuff
wouldn't like
this.
that.
Can't.
But yeah, it's interesting. So if you haven't seen it, it's definitely a must watch.
It's interesting enough where I can get through it and even like the creepy stuff, like the cosplay and that kind of stuff, I can get through that stuff because the other stuff's like really interesting and not all that creepy. So if you're like a baby like me, you'll be fine.
What day does it come
Wednesdays.
on? It's Wednesdays on Hulu.
I'm gonna watch them by next week.
Okay.
Yes.
Or I won't
You got-
be here the next week, so the next week.
All right, you'll have 5 episodes to watch. All right.
Perfect.
So that is our new show that we're watching, The Act, starring Joey King. Yeah, so that'll wrap up that discussion.
So, for this discussion topic, I've been having these crazy dreams, and I'm probably the only one. I'm like a freak in various ways. But, okay, so like a lot. It's been happening a lot where I have a dream within a dream. So, like, I think I woke up from one dream, and I'm completely in reality until I wake up from that dream. And then I realize what actually was it in reality. So I had like 2 dreams.
And had a dream. I've had that a couple times before. Like, I don't know, like I'm dreaming, or no, it's me like, oh, and I die, and then I dream. Like it's confusing. But you know, it's confusing. Like,
Wait, you die in them?
like I die in the dream in one time. So like, and then I wake up, and I was dreaming that I was dying, and then I wake up from that dream. Like, it's weird. It's weird.
Mine aren't like death dreams. It's just I have a dream about something, and then I just like wake up. And then I think I'm completely in reality. I'm fine.
But you're not. But you're in a
But then,
dream.
like, my heart starts racing really fast, and then, like, I wake up, like, all of a sudden really
Yeah.
quick, and then
No,
realize
mine's
that wasn't reality.
Mine's usually like I die in a dream and then wake up from it, but I'm also in another dream. Like, it's weird. But I think it's also because I watch a lot of, like, crime shows right before, so it's probably stuff like that. Like, that's the only reason why I would be dying.
I
but-
like reading, like, murder mysteries before bed. Like, I just read going to sleep or whatever. And so I used to have, like, really bad nightmares about shootings and stuff. So I cut out reading about murder mysteries. But then this has happened, and it's not just once. It's, like, it's not constant, but it's happened a good
couple
bit.
times.
And it's freaky. So then I talked to my brother about it to see if it was, like, normal. And he was like, oh, Caitlin, you died and came back to life. I was like, shut up. You're so lying. You're just trying to scare me. Is this normal?
I
don't know.
can't say that I've had this happen. I think like the most like common dream I probably get is like the falling ones,
Oh, yeah.
where like you think like you're falling on like it's usually a side of a building for me.
Yep, me too.
And then
or out of a tree. It's a
and-
building or a tree for me.
it's
I fell
always
off
a
a mountain in
building,
my
and then I
dreams.
like am falling, and then you wake up because like
Yeah.
you're about to hit the ground. But that's like the only one that I like get
Yeah.
consistently. And when I have dreams, I don't know. The next morning I'm like, I think it's like real life.
Yeah,
that it
'cause
happened.
they feel so realistic. It's kind of scary.
But then I realized that it didn't because it's like something like, oh, I submitted my homework. And then like I look and I'm like, I didn't submit my homework.
it's just you wishing.
It's like stuff I need to get done, and then I think I do it in my dreams, and then it doesn't get done. I mean, eventually it gets done, but like
Yeah.
not while I'm sleeping. You know? Does that make sense? But like I've never had the dream within a dream thing.
It's
It's
creepy.
kinda freaky.
I've had it. I want to say that's happened to me twice. That's it, just twice.
Oh my gosh.
And like in like different years.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's memorable enough where it was freaky enough where I
Yeah.
remembered it.
oh,
Yeah,
I-
like both dreams I complete, like, remember.
Yeah.
And-
it's
but-
weird, like when you have dreams like that where you can remember exactly
Yeah.
like.
And it's like the first dream, which, like, obviously that's a dream. And then, like, I wake up, like, panicky feeling. And so that's why I think, like, oh, I'm in reality. Whatever, you know?
But
like,
you're not.
It's so clear. And it's, like, walking around and everything. I'm not, like, legit walking around. But, like, in my dream, I'm walking around. Until I don't even realize that's a dream until I wake up from that dream. And it's freaky. And then, like, my heart starts racing real fast. And I, like,
naturally.
freak out.
Dreams are a weird thing.
Like-
I like scream and yell in my sleep. No, I'm serious.
I share a wall with you, and I've never heard that.
Okay, well, it's only like sometimes, but apparently
you
like it's not
imagine?
bad enough where like it's not like screaming like extremely loud, but like apparently like my family have said that they've heard me like yelling at people in their sleep and talking about stuff. Like it's weird.
I'm a very quiet sleeper, but I move a lot. Because I get, like, hot and cold on and off. So it's, like, a lot of covers rolling this way, covers off, rolling that way. But, Yeah, this dream within a dream thing's freaky. Like, I can deal with, like, nightmares and regular
what that
dreams.
actually means. I'm gonna
Look
look
it
that up. Have you guys ever done that? Like, you dream something and you look up what it means?
Heck no. I'm scared to look up
I'm
stuff
scared
on the
too.
internet.
Okay, I used to have this one dream when I was younger, and and I had it like multiple times, like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like I was at my house, and these pirates were trying to take over my house, and like the pirate ship would be like on the concrete, like on like the asphalt, like going through the asphalt and stuff. Like it'd just be like floating away, you know, like a floating pirate ship. Okay. And all these pirates are trying to catch me or whatever, and I'm like running around my house, and I eventually like, I'm like on the chimney side of my house, and I'm like running, and then I go underneath my dad's car that's always parked in front of the house, like on the curb, and it was his work car, and I would like hide underneath the car, and they would like be running around trying to find me, and then like, oh, we can't find her, so then they hop on to the pirate ship, and as they're going away, this one guy sees me, and then I just give him a good old little on the lips, and they go away, and then I wake up, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's so weird.
Like, and I had this dream like multiple times, and it's like the only dream like I ever like vividly remember.
That's weird. It's
Like,
gotta mean something.
Please don't Google it, because I
I'm
don't
not
want to
gonna
know.
Google it.
I don't
no.
want to know.
Okay, but I did Google a dream within a dream, and this makes sense a little bit. Okay.
Oh, gosh. Oh,
So
God.
no, it's nothing bad. It's not like you died and you're like your brother said.
I'm walking down.
No, it basically says that if you have a dream within a dream, it's an interesting way for your subconscious or conscious to relay certain information to you. So like, or wait, so like if you have a dream within a dream, it's a way for your dreams to like change a time frame, which is kind of weird to think about. But then it's also saying that it's like so when you dream, so like I don't know what your dream was about, but the dream that was before you woke up
Yeah.
in the dream
Yeah.
is like some important information that your mind wants you to know.
Ooh.
What?
Which is kind of cool to think about it. So, like, I don't know, maybe me
But they're
dying.
not at different times. Like, it's a connection. Like, the first dream.
Yeah, but that's
it's
what I'm saying. So,
a
like,
dream.
I don't even know.
Like, the first
Example.
dream is a dream about something.
Yes.
And then I wake up and I'm, like, just thinking about that dream that I had. And I'm like, oh, well, I gotta, like, really check that out. Or whatever.
Yeah. So, whatever that dream was about something,
But then
that's
also
the
a
important information that your brain apparently wants you to think about. I don't know. That's just what
That's
it
just
said.
what Google said.
But that's kind of
I
cool.
don't believe it.
It's psychologytoday.com, so it might be true.
Seems legit.
What's the other backup option?
That was the backup. That or that it's just changing time frames. Let's see.
Alright,
Lucid
Because I used to have,
dreaming.
like, one specific dream, and it was always, when I was growing up, it was always me riding down a water slide, and then at the end of the water slide, an alligator eats me.
So maybe it was
Every
like,
time.
hey, don't ride water slides.
No,
You're
but
gonna
this
get eaten.
one wasn't like this. This was just like, that's like my, I guess, go-to dream. It's always me getting eaten by an alligator. But the dream within a dream thing's weird. It's freaky.
It says they're more likely to happen when you're excited about a big day ahead. Were you excited about a big day ahead?
big day coming up?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Let's see what
I
else
have a lot
it
of
says.
stressful things coming up.
Maybe that's it.
It says the once you have one, you're much more likely to have another
Well,
one of those dreams. So that explains why you keep.
so maybe
having
next week, if you like, next time you have one, we'll update you guys and see if she has,
if she has another one, because
and if
apparently
it's not
they're
the same
common.
thing or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
We'll keep you updated, no problem. For sure. All right. Well, that'll do it for this week's Peace Pop. We'll see you next week. Peace out.